Okay, you guys. So Bootsy is back in the news. This time it's because the cops want to arrest him for hitting a security guard over the head with a hookah. So on Memorial Day weekend back in Houston on May 24th, Bowie and his people were at a bar. It's now 2 o'clock in the morning. The club is closing down for the night, and one of the women has to go use the restroom. And now she asked the guard if she could go to the bathroom. The main reason he told her no was that the club was closing. The woman got mad when the security guard told her no, and she hit him in the face with her elbow. You should know that the security guard was really ready to throw her out at this point. He's taking her out of the club, but she drops her stuff on the ground as soon as they leave. The guard said he felt something hit the back of his head as he bent down to pick it up. Mind you, if you ever seen someone get hit with anything in their head, it's always a lot of blood. So as the blood is running down this security guard's face, he turns around, and what does he see? Boy behind him with a broken hookah. Y'all, they ended up having to take this man to the hospital, and he ended up getting 8 stitches in his head. Now, Bowie is charged with felony aggravated attack. They're saying he caused major bodily harm that could be considered a deadly weapon. And of course, this is a felony, and he could end up getting jail time behind his charge. Now, it's some confusion going on because people are trying to figure out how is Bowie wanted, but yet he has a court date today. So basically, how that works is 9 times out of 10, he ended up planning for himself to be turned in. I mean, when you have money, you have a team of lawyers. The lawyers can easily call up the courts and say, hey, my client knows that he has A and he's going to turn himself in, or whatever they need to say. So this is more than likely Bowie just waving the white flag and saying, okay, here I am. Let's get this ball moving. But I have to ask you guys, like, are you really surprised? Because let's be real, Bowie is cool, but he can be real dumb. And he's gotten himself in a lot of situations like this because he cannot control his temper. He's very impulsive, and that's his biggest flaw. So we'll have to wait and see how this is going to go with Bootsy. I mean, to be real, he's been lucky so far. The man has not really done any major prison time like that lately, so he might end up getting off yet again. Who knows? But I want to know, what do you guys feel about this crazy situation? What do you guys feel about Bowie hitting this security guard over the head with a glass hookah? Crazy. But y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. That's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later. So Boosie Badazz and brought his ass out here to Houston for Memorial Day, and they caught a charge. It's been said reportedly that he hit a security guard over the head with the butt of a hookah and now have a warrant for his arrest out here in the city. Why every time somebody come out here to Houston, there's some going on. And truthfully, I want to hear the whole story of what the security guard did, because you know them club security guards be tripping like I can't stand some of them hoes. And I want to know where his homeboys was at. If you the star, you let them do the dirty work. Hey, but you learned that by now. I don't know what it is about Bowie and Finesse 2 time. Them stay in some. You need to go sit your ass down too. I don't know what's going on in the city, but it seemed like anytime somebody come here, they either going to jail, getting a warrant for their arrest, or being unalived. Like what's going on in Houston, y'all? They said that he had court last week and didn't show up for the court date. And so they issued the warrant for his arrest. That is bucking the system once again. Bowie, you're getting too old for this man. I love you to death, but it's time for you to go sit your ass down too. Okay, y'all. Bowie reportedly hit somebody over the head with a hookah. Oh my God. According to Fox News, a warrant has been issued for Bowie's arrest. He was charged with felony aggravated assault after using the glass base of a hookah to hit a guy in the back of his head. He has not been caught yet and was expected to appear in court today. Now, the event happened at a nightclub in Houston during closing time. It was on May 24th during the Memorial Day weekend holiday, and the cops claimed that this happened after a security guard refused to allow a female to use the restroom as the club was closing at 2 a.m. Investigators say as the woman was being led out by the security guard, she dropped her belongings. As the guard bent down to pick them up, he claims he was hit in the head from behind by a glass body. security guard said that he saw blood running down his face and saw a Boosie allegedly carrying a broken glass hookah base. Apparently, the security guy had to get 8 staples in his head. I don't know how things progressed so quickly that a hookah got involved, but if this is true, don't ever mess with Bowie because he's gonna hit you in the head with a hookah. Okay. Rapper Bowie charged with aggravated assault and is set to appear in a Houston court today. So, court records show Boosie Badazz, whose real name is Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr., is accused of hitting a club security guard over the head with a hookah base during a Memorial Day weekend party. So, records show the victim and another witness named Bowie and pointed to his picture for the party as a host. Now, those same records show he had an early hearing last week, but he didn't show, so we will see if he will appear in courts.